So last year I did a back-to-back review of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Well, get ready because now I'm going to re-review Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for its 15th anniversary, which actually, well, would be later on next week, but however, today's the day it actually came out to the Grauman's Chinese Theater, so I thought it would only be fair to do that so that way I wouldn't get it mixed in with my X-Men reviews. So here's this re-review of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. I'm Doyle, better known as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a solo re-review of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, released by Warner Bros. In 2005, directed by Tim Burton, based on Roald Dahl's book of the same name. Now this, of course, is the second film to be based on that novel. Of course, you all know the original was 1971's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But anyway, unlike this movie, this, however, is kind of a little bit the same as that movie, but however, this is kind of more loyal to the book, as a matter of fact. Anyway, the film stars Johnny Depp in the role of Willy Wonka, along with Freddie Highmore, long before he played the young Norman Bates on TV's Bates Motel. Plus, David Kelly, Helena Bonham Carter, Noah Taylor, let's see, Missy Pyle, James Fox, Am Godley, Franziska Trogner, and Sophia Robb, who earlier that same year she was in the movie Because of Winn-Dixie. Let's see. Julia Winter, Jordan Fry, Philip Wegratz, Liz Smith, Eileen Essel, David Morris, with Deep Roy and Christopher Lee. Anyway, and also the movie features a score by Danny Elfman, who also did the music for other Burton movies such as Batman, and I do believe he did Beetlejuice, I'm pretty sure, yes, yeah, he did. And let's see, and The Nightmare Before Christmas, and of course, Elfman also did other movies aside from Burton's, like The Darkman, I don't think he did a trilogy, Darkman, and of course, the Spider-Man trilogy. But anyway, I gotta say, I really enjoy this. I just rewatched this for the first time in years. So, does it still hold up? Well, let me tell you about it. Now, of course, we focus on a young boy named Charlie Bucket, who's a poor boy who lives in poverty near the Wonka factory. Well, the owner, who of course was Willy Wonka, has long closed the factory due to problems concerning industrial espionage, having sparked jealousy with rivals of his. Of course, the other chocolate makers had grown jealous of him and began sending in spies dressed as workers to steal his secret recipes. So apparently, it all led to him to fire all of his employees, including Charlie's Grandpa Joe. Wow. But anyway, all sorts of things go through. I mean, Wonka eventually makes a whole big palace made of chocolate for, let's see, Prince Pondicherry of New Delhi, India. Oh, wow. That was pretty big, but it gets melted down due to a boiling sun, ignoring Mr. Wonka's warnings. And Charlie's dad, Mr. Bucket, meanwhile, has recently been made redundant at work as a cap screwer at the toothpaste factory. However, one day, Wonka announces a contest in which golden tickets, 5 of them, have been placed in 5 random Wonka bars worldwide. We see some parts of the world, not a whole lot. Tokyo, Japan, Marrakesh, Morocco, heck, even the Big Apple, New York City. The winners will receive a full tour of the factory as well as a lifetime supply of chocolate, while one will receive a special prize at the end of the tour. Well, Wonka sales skyrocket like crazy, and the first 4 tickets are found fairly quickly. First off, we got gluttonous German boy Augustus Gloop. Yeah, from Dusseldorf, Germany. Next, we have spoiled wealthy English gal Veruca Salt from Buckinghamshire, England. Arrogant gum chewing Violet Beauregard from Atlanta, Georgia, and ill-tempered television video game addict Mike TV from Denver, Colorado. Yes, there were just some slight changes from what you might remember in the other movie. Yeah. Well, Charlie tries to find a ticket twice and fails. But after overhearing that the final ticket was found in Russia, Charlie finds a $10 note and purchases a Wonka bar at a news shop. And at the exact moment, it is revealed that the Russian ticket was forged. And Charlie discovers a real ticket inside the wrapper. And Charlie receives monetary offers for the ticket, but the cashier tells him not to trade it at any cost. And he runs back home. And boy, at home, Charlie says that he wants to trade it for the money for his family's betterment. But after a pep talk from Grandpa George, who tells Charlie that only a dummy would give up an extremely rare golden ticket for something as common as money. When Grandpa Joe sees this, he's excited. So he decides to keep it and brings Grandpa Joe to accompany him on the factory tour. Anyway, so once Charlie and Grandpa Joe are there, and the others have one of their parents. Mike has his dad. Augustus was his mother. Violet brought her mother, and Veruca brought her dad. Yeah. So, apparently, let me put it this way. When we hear Wonka's voice, we get introduced to a little trio, this little puppet show. He's singing Wonka's theme, and they cause it go on fire, melts every lots of stuff, boy. I mean, here we see Johnny Depp come out as Willy Wonka big time. I have to say, he made me laugh so much. I consider this was one of his funniest performances he given since he played Captain Jack Sparrow in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Yeah. So, anyway, oh boy. I really liked it when the kids introduced themselves. I especially liked when once after Veruca introduces herself to him, and Wonka's like, I always thought Veruca was a type of wart that got on the bottom of your foot. Ha! Yeah, he's a character, he is. At least I think he is. Nah, I'm just kidding with you. He is a character. Don't hate me for it. Although I did read somewhere that Gene Wilder, who played Willy Wonka in the classic movie, he wasn't at all impressed with Depp's portrayal of the character. Unfortunately, I guess I can't really complain with that. Oh well, but that was just his opinion. I have my opinion. Depp was hysterical. This movie was pretty darn hysterical. But anyway, Wonka leads them into the facility, and, well, individual character flaws cause, well, the 4 children you know of given to temptation, resulting in their elimination from the tour. While they're free to check out all the stuff in the chocolate room and all that jazz, they encounter these little people, the Oompa Loompas, who are all played by Deep Roy, who, of course, appeared in the movie The Never Ending Story. But apparently it was crazy. Now, they did show something that was not in the actual movie. I'm seeing Wonka, well, visiting Loompa Land. Apparently, he really was really impressed by finding the Oompa Loompas who hid up in big trees and they feast on green caterpillars. Sick. Anyway, but they really, like the coca beans. Yeah, that's really something. But anyway, after he talks all about that, after he tells the chief, talks about making a deal with the chief and what have you to work with him and the others in this factory. And he explains they are such wonderful workers. I feel I must warn you, though, they are rather mischievous, always making jokes. Yeah, but apparently Augustus is fooling around with the chocolate that's made by the waterfall. Yeah, hey little boy, my chocolate must be untouched by human hands. He goes in there, yeah, can't swim, and there's a big machine with the pipes and what. Yeah, it sucks him in, boy. Yeah. Anyway, and then the Oompa Loompas burst into song. Unlike what that just one different incarnation of the Oompa Loompa song from the original movie. They sang an actual song about the actual kid. Yeah, they sang a song morality after each elimination. Oh boy. Really good actually. Actually, Danny Elfman actually did the Oompa Loompa singing, as a matter of fact. Yes. Anyway, it was really good. So, then soon, Wonka starts having flashbacks because he just doesn't like hearing the word parents and what have you. Because, as a boy, he had his big head brace on, he had his braces on. His dad, Wilbur, who was played by Christopher Lee, who that same year returned as Count Dooku in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. He wasn't too thrilled with all the candies the guy howling, burn them all, but soon young Willie finds it and he's hooked on it. And, he just reveals that he won't be there when he comes back the young Willie decides to run away. Oh boy, and that's all I would tell you about that, but anyway, let's see. Now, back to the tour. They get on the boat, which is much more different than what you saw in the original, but anyway, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So they soon go into the inventing room, and they see the everlasting gobstoppers, and even someone called Hair Toffee, yeah. And one Oompa Loompa comes out, it looks like Cousin It from the Addams Family. Oh boy, crazy. And then so he activates a big machine, and then it shows a little piece of gum that comes out. Yeah, it's a 3-course dinner all by itself. Yeah. Grandpa Joe's like, that sounds great, and Veruca's just like, sounds weird, and Val, it's like, sounds like my kind of gum. We see her, she did this twice. Take her gum out and stick it behind her ear. Yeah. But he said, I well, you didn't. There's still some that actually goes wrong. But apparently she takes it, enjoys the first bit, every bit of it. Tomato soup, roast beef with the baked potato, and blueberry pie and ice cream. Oh boy. And then her nose starts turning blue. Yeah, whole face is gone purple. And Willie explains, yeah, I hadn't got it quite right when it gets to the dessert. and Violet turns it into a ginormous blueberry. Yeah, ginormous. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Oh boy. I just laughed like hell. And so during the the song, the envelope was it's funny. So they go on to the next room. Wonka's having flashbacks again, but I've already brought those up. And so they go into a little bit of a room that was soaring nuts because Veruca's dad was in the nut business. And that's when we see the one thing that, unlike the original classic, we actually see this. Squirrels. Just like in the book. Because, like I said, this remains loyal to the actual book. I've read some of it. Oh, I can recall some of it anyway. Yeah. And that's why it actually got me interested in checking this movie out, because I was at Walmart and this was playing on all the TVs and that clip was coming up. I just couldn't believe it. Seeing the squirrels, how they get the whole walnut out, that's incredible. I was impressed with that. Yeah. Whew. Yep. It's incredible. Veruca wants a squirrel, alright. And she sneaks under the gate and goes for one. But all squirrels attack her, and her dad's like, what are they doing? They're testing to see if she's a bad nut. They kind of get one, gives a little nut on her, and little boy is like, oh dear, she is a bad nut after all. They all carry her right into the center of the room. Like, where do they take her? Where all the other bandits go? To the garbage chute. Where does the chute go? To the incinerator. I couldn't believe that. Incinerator? Oh boy. Yes. But don't worry, we only lay on Tuesdays. Mike's like, today is Tuesday. And he's like, well, there's always a chance he decided not to lay it today. Oh. Yeah, it's funny. Well, Mr. Salt goes out there, and we get to the last bit of the Veruca Salt song with that squirrel knocks Mr. Salt right and kick in the paint, right in the fanny. I laughed so hard. Oh boy. And then soon we go into the glass elevator, see all sorts of things, what have you, and Mike decides he wants to pick a room, so he picks the TV room. And where we encounter the TV room, and they put on special safety glasses, and so he plans, shows him, well, send the bar chocolate from one end of the room to the other, but by television. So the Oompa Loompas bring in the chocolate, and soon they fire up a camera and Zappo. Yeah, because they're playing one of the tunes from 2001: A Space Odyssey, and they're actually showing the eight kind of the clip where we see all those chimpanzees or monkeys or what have you. Yeah, that they're getting rid of the monolith and it becomes a Wonka bar. Yeah. Mike wouldn't tell you, but Charlie would. He enjoys it. And Mr. TV asks if he gets in other things, like breakfast cereal. It's like, do you have any idea what breakfast cereal is made of? It's those little curly shavings you find in pencil sharpeners. Yeah. Mike's asking, what about people? It's like, well, why would I say a person? They don't taste very good at all. He points out that thing that's in the chocolate bar was a teleporter. He decides to take his chance and push the red button and Zappo. We go into the last bit. It's all shrunk and what have you. After this, we go through the last song. Oh boy. Yeah. So I'm gonna get to the last bit, to the ending. You got 5 seconds to stop. Go to the description box below. Fast forward to the time below, in order to avoid ending spoilers for the final bit after, to see what happens to Charlie. here we go, everyone. Okay, you've been warned. Anyway, yeah, now everybody's gone, and well, Willie reveals to Charlie that he won. He was very happy for him, and so they soon leave in the glass elevator up and out. Really cool. Well, all the other children leave when exaggerated characteristic or deformity related to their elimination. And Charlie learns that Wonka, now approaching retirement, intended to find a worthy heir to his factory. Since Charlie was the least rotten of the five, Wonka invites Charlie to come live and work in the factory with him on the condition that Charlie leaves his family behind, just as he did. Charlie wasn't thrilled. He declined, as his family is the most important thing in his life. However, his grandma Georgina states that things will get better. Well, Charlie and his family lived contentedly a while later. However, Wonka's too depressed to make candy the way he used to, causing his candy to sell poorly and his company to decline. He turns to Charlie for advice. So Charlie decides to help Wonka reconcile with his estranged father. Taking the elevator to where Dr. Wonka's home and dentist's office was, Wonka soon realizes the value of family as his father checks his teeth and what have you, and finds out it's him. And his father learns to accept his son for who he is and not what he does. Yeah. Afterwards, Wonka allows Charlie and his family to move into the factory together. And boy, I gotta tell you, as the narrator said, life could not get any sweeter. Yes, which reminds me, the narrator was Jeffrey Holder. I know who that guy is. I know he's done several movies, but the only thing I knew him by was Annie, where he played Punjab. Yeah, I'll try and review Annie sometime in the future. And that's the end. So, what did I think of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Well, I gotta tell you, I love this movie. Don't hate me for this, okay? Because I like this and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but for different reasons, though. Because even though I am more loyal to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, because I've seen that numerous times, ever since I was a child. But since I've seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory a few times, I'm going to say I really do love this, but I still love the original just a little bit more. But this comes close, though. I mean, Johnny Depp, well, not as good as Gene Wilder, but he still is a hysterical Willy Wonka. I love the performances from all the cast members. Freddie Highmore gives a great performance, so does David Kelly. Yeah, I will admit, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is definitely a fun flick. The question is, though, would I recommend it? You better believe it. Yeah, this is a flick you need to check out. It's got great characters, just like you know of, whether if you've read the book or not, or if you've seen the classic Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I mean, Tim Burton did a good job in directing, but I also like Danny Elfman's score for this, which was really good. Believe me, you can't go wrong with Danny Elfman. He's one of my few favorite movie composers. So anyway, that's about all I can say. What did you think of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Now, you can tell me in the comments section below. If you like the video, click the like button. Subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Now, don't you worry now. I will re-review Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory down the road. I promise. But anyway, this was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But anyway, join me next time when I do a review of X-Men for its 20th anniversary. And I'll be reviewing the rest of the X-Men series as well. excluding the Wolverine and Deadpool movies. But I'll do those in September. Now, I've also got other, various movie series coming up, like Psycho and Darkman, and I'll be doing several others. But anyway, again, tell me what you thought about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in the comments below. Again, if you liked the video, click the like button and subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now, if you like this video, you can check out these other reviews. In the upper left-hand corner, I will give you my review of The Never-Ending Story, which I reviewed last summer for its 35th anniversary, which Deep Roy actually appeared in. In the upper right-hand corner is my recent review of a sweet holiday treat, the Disney Plus movie Noelle. But if you want to step away from sweetness or fantasy stuff in my review, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my recent review of Fantastic Four from 2005, which recently celebrated its 15th anniversary the other day. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe for more fun with yours truly, the Big D. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!